Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. This is a review of the Lifeclock One, and I'll admit this is a made-to-be-real movie prop based upon the 1982 film Escape from New York, starring Kurt Russell as Snake Plissken. This watch is officially licensed, so in the app you can see there is Snake's face, and throughout different elements of the app you can continue to see things related to the movie. This is, how should I explain it? It's kind of a smartwatch. You can control it through your phone. It does a lot of smartwatch stuff, like it has a pedometer and things like that. But some of the things I really like in the app, and this is actually one of the better smartwatch apps, is the ability to program a lot of things related to how it displays time. The reveal animation, the reveal speed, the character animation, the character speed. What does that mean? Well, that relates to what happens when you activate it by pushing this button here. So you can see here that little flicker there, and you can see how that time does that. These are going to the different versions. These transition screens are all adjustable by the app. So you would have a fun time activating, deactivating this watch. In the film, Snake Plissken is wearing a watch that has a countdown timer until he dies if he does not complete his mission. This one doesn't do that, but they actually joke about it in the app. There's a feature for that. You can do things like have quotes from the movie, which is kind of funny. You can have notifications from your phone. You can do certain things here. So for example here, movie time. Trigger capsules on countdown. This function's waiting government approval. That's hilarious. So I guess, you know, if you want something as a novelty item that's fun, so here, for example, you can set the speed at which the characters show up. And while you're playing with it, it's hard for me to do both while I'm reviewing it. You can see how it affects on the screen. Now, this watch doesn't have an automatic on state, meaning if you lift your wrist up, it doesn't show. You still have to push this button here on the side. It's very bright. It's rechargeable. There's a little magnetic dock there. When you get the watch, you can choose the case back. There's various different case backs. Most of them are pretty cheesy, to be honest. They have like Kurt Russell's face on the back. I thought that this one was the best because it was trying to emulate what the watch might have looked like from the movie itself. Wearing it is, well, let me try to put it on here. It is a real life prop watch, right? So it's big. And if you have the right kind of wrist, you could handle it. There's two actual straps. There's a Velcro one, which is apparently more like the one in the movie, and there's this one here. There's also a version of this called the Gullfire Edition, which has a all black color with a black strap. Obviously not from the movie, but they wanted to make a black version. This one, again, is the one that looks like the one in the movie. So you'd wear it like this, you'd push this, and you'd see the time like that. It's definitely a statement piece. There's very few digital watches or smartwatches, for that matter, that call attention. I actually don't dislike the design. I wish it was a little bit more comfortable. I think maybe with a different strap. Again, it's a very long watch, right? Horizontally, it's a very long watch, and this strap just isn't quite designed for that. So this watch could slip towards your wrist relatively easily. But I wear this thing more than I thought I would because, again, it's fun, and you really want to be like, hey, do you want to know what time it is? And then you just like fire up this clock on your wrist. It is a digital LCD screen. It's not an LED screen like some of the vintage ones were from sort of the 70s that the one from the movie was based off of. But it has a custom display. It's actually three-dimensional. You can see the board in there. So I think it looks really cool. Price for the Lifeclock one is $399. If you're into stuff like this, if you're a fan of the movie Escape from New York, or if you just like items like this because you're glad they exist, this is a fun buy. I really found myself enjoying it a lot more than I thought, and definitely playing with the app and customizing the way it looks. It can even say little sayings and things like that. When it first came, it said, "Hello, Ariel Adams." It knew that I was its owner. Cool stuff like that, I think, is definitely worth it. And if you're going to have a smartwatch, you might as well have a lot of fun with it, right? Again, this is a Lifeclock One. Retail price is $399, and you can see the full review on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.